F1 fans, Lewis Hamilton's switch to Ferrari has reignited dreams and set the Formula One world on fire. After years of frustration with Mercedes' declining performance, Hamilton's initial reactions to Ferrari's machinery have been nothing short of eye-opening. Could this be the moment that marks Ferrari's return to dominance? Could Hamilton finally have a car capable of challenging Red Bull for the title? But before we dive into all the game-changing insights from Hamilton's recent test sessions, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This is shaping up to be one of the most exciting F1 seasons in years, and you won't want to miss a second of it. Now let's break it all down. Hamilton's first impressions of Ferrari have shocked the paddock. After struggling for years with Mercedes' unpredictable rear end and lack of downforce, Hamilton feels more in control and more confident than he has in years. Reports suggest that in private conversations with Ferrari engineers, Hamilton praised the balance and handling of the SF23, even while acknowledging the well-documented tire management issues. For context, Hamilton's final years at Mercedes were filled with frustration. The team's radical zero-pod concept failed to deliver the expected competitive edge, resulting in instability in high-speed corners and an inability to challenge Red Bull and McLaren. Hamilton frequently struggled against George Russell in qualifying and was often left fighting just to secure podiums, a stark contrast to his years of dominance. But his early praise for Ferrari suggests something huge. For the first time in years, Hamilton feels like he has a car that responds the way he wants. That alone could be a defining factor in his quest to reclaim his place at the top in 2025. Now let's take a moment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because what we're about to discuss could reshape the entire power dynamic of F1. Ferrari has spent the past season making major strides in development, particularly in tire management and aerodynamic efficiency. Team principal Fred Vasseur has described their progress as a significant step forward, and Hamilton's feedback has already triggered additional adjustments to the SF25 to suit his driving style. One major advantage Ferrari might have over Mercedes is its approach to aerodynamics and balance. The SF25 is expected to feature a redesigned suspension system and a more efficient aero package, aiming for increased cornering speed and tire longevity. With Hamilton's extensive experience in car development, Ferrari has a golden opportunity to optimize these upgrades and close the gap to Red Bull. Hamilton has already played a key role in refining Ferrari's setup. Working closely with Loic Serra, Ferrari's technical director and former Mercedes engineer, Hamilton has been advising on brake response, differential settings, and electronic adjustments. If Ferrari maximizes his input, the SF25 could become a serious title contender. But let's not forget, Hamilton isn't just battling Red Bull. He's also up against Charles Leclerc, who has been Ferrari's golden boy for years. Their dynamic will be one of the most fascinating stories of 2025. Leclerc, deeply ingrained in Ferrari's culture, faces the ultimate test of competing against one of the greatest F1 drivers of all time. While both drivers seem to be handling the situation professionally, the internal fight for supremacy could become a major storyline as the season unfolds. Ferrari's championship hopes don't just rest on car performance. They will also depend on how well the team manages the dynamic between Hamilton and Leclerc. Unlike in previous years, Ferrari cannot afford a divided camp if they want to take the fight to Red Bull, McLaren, and Mercedes. And let's be real, Hamilton knows he must deliver results quickly. Sources within Ferrari suggest that the team expects him to be fully adapted by the third race in Suzuka. If he outperforms Leclerc early on, he could become the team's main focus for a title push. However, if he struggles, Ferrari may shift their attention entirely to Leclerc, a scenario that could define Hamilton's entire Ferrari legacy. His recent praise of Ferrari's handling and balance suggests that, for the first time in years, he finally has a car that meets his expectations. But will that be enough? So now the big question, can Hamilton adapt fast enough and prove he's still a title contender? Or will Leclerc cement himself as Ferrari's #1 driver? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for all the latest F1 updates. See you in the next one.